let's go through the list of things that are being destroyed. By the way, in the federal government, 30% of the jobs of federal employees, a full 30% are veterans. Oh yeah, the military. You want a military?
No.
We pay for that. Those are jobs. That's people, human beings.
We just need a militia. I'm just going to get my own militia.
I really feel like somebody came up with that years ago. I remember in the Reagan era, it was like they're spending $10,000 on a hammer. Like someone came up with some incredible thing for a hammer. And that became what people's idea of government was.
Right.
Like that was
That's where it started. Reagan, the fucker. And that Grover Norquist.
But no, it's like, okay, so it's jobs. So anyway, let's go through the list. I know we talked about having a list of sort of tracking what DOGE is destroying.
Again, my contention is that
agency run by a mythical man.
And these people they're carrying water for the Kremlin. That's what they're doing. Okay. Right. So here's where we're at. Okay. USAID, which again promotes democracy and American values and everything all over the world, 10,000 people laid off. CIA, 200 plus. NSA, 200 plus. Department of Defense, 5,400 layoffs. National Nuclear Securities Administration, 300 people. That seems like maybe an important one to me, the one that manages the nukes.
Exactly. And 300 people, this isn't 300 people that are like, okay, it's assistants that maybe you didn't need. These are scientists.
Yeah, they're people we fucking need in these jobs. Okay. Yeah. NASA, I was unable to get an exact number for NASA, but I'm sure SpaceX man doesn't want NASA. NOAA, which is the Weather Service, 800 people. Health and Human Services, 5,000 people. The CDC, 1,300 people. National Institute for Health, 1,200 people. FEMA, 200 people. All these people gone, laid off, meaning all of these agencies don't know what they're doing right now. And
plus also their email shut down, their communication, whatever work they were working on, it's done, dead. They can't even, and even as they bring people back, like they let go of all the FAA, that, the folks that were supporting air traffic control, if not just air traffic control themselves. And they said, oh, we made a mistake. We got to bring all those people back because planes are falling out of the sky. They're locked out of their communications. Don't know, where's the job I was just working on. It's chaos.
Well, big balls, he'll hook them back.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Social Security Administration, 50 people and more coming. FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, 700. FAA, as you alluded to, 400. National Park Service, 1,000 people. The EPA, 400 people. The IRS, every dollar that the IRS invested in the IRS yields $7 back. But they're laying off 7,000 people at the IRS.
7,000.
That's a stupid thing. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, 73 people. That's who you call.
That's gone. I think
rips you off. Yeah, that's it. The FDIC, which prevents runs on the bank, 170 people. The National Forest Service, 3,400 people. The Department of Veterans Affairs, 1,000 people just to fuck the veterans. Department.
But hang on, and then there's another 80,000. They just floated that. There's press got their hands on. There's 80,000 jobs going to be erased from Veteran Affairs. That's it. That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Department of the Interior, 2,300. HUD, 4,000, and the Bureau of Land Management, 800, which might be everybody, but they were going to get rid of that anyway because they thought BLM stood for Black Lives Matter.
That's right.
And that's we're not even done yet, because then you have across the board all the DEI layoffs. That's across the entire government.
The Fulbright, so stupid. Fulbright was just shut down. They shut down Fulbright, so 12,000 people abroad cut off.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah,
that's bad. Their AI is so sophisticated that they went through to figure out what web pages they needed to memory hole, and they had to erase the Enola Gay, which is the name of the plane that we dropped the atomic bomb, because it had the word gay in it.
Yeah.
That's what we're dealing with. Then there's also all of the contracts that the government has with people. They're screwing Columbia University now. They're screwing IBM. They're screwing Deloitte. There's a long list of these companies.
But I bet that Elon's companies got even more, even while his rockets or satellites are exploding and falling out of the sky into the Gulf of SpaceX debris.
Yep. So now I ask you, and I don't ask you, this is rhetorical, but I think any MAGA people out there that are chirping about this, how exactly does this make us safe? Why exactly don't we have the money and the strongest economy that we've had in a while that Biden gave to Trump? Why is this necessary now? And even if it was necessary now, why do we have to do it in the first 6 weeks without any oversight? And why does it have to be done by some weirdo with a chainsaw and a baseball cap and a bunch of catamites behind him? It makes no sense.
Well, let's ask Hazroff.
Yeah.
You guys know that name is. Did I say it right?
I think it's right? Krasnov.
Krasnov.
Yeah, Krasnov. I kept saying I had to really work on it. For some reason, it didn't stick in my head.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Krasnov is the name that the Soviets gave Donald Trump back when it was the Soviet Union. They had first recruited him.
Yeah, that's if you believe he's an asset, you know.
So ask Krasnov. What's the again? My mother was on fire this morning. It's like, Hillary Clinton was in that Benghazi, whatever, and she said that line that made them all go crazy. But she was right. Whether it was this that happened or this, what's the difference? We're still dealing with what does it matter? We got to confront the reality of the place that we're in. So whether, oh no, he just got used by them. He's just stupid. He's just a toddler. He just doesn't know what he's doing. He's just in there. He can't be a Kremlin, whether he's that or whether he's a full-on asset, if not a Manchurian candidate to the 1000th degree. When it comes to all this that we're talking about, what does it matter?
Yeah.
What does that matter? Where the only place that it matters is in what the hell are the people inside in the government, whatever jobs are left, especially within our national security, especially from the Pentagon. This being fact, what are you going to do about it? Oh, that's right.
They're going to hold up signs.
They're going to hold up their signs. Mournful signage.
Mournful signage.